Yo, what's up? Zaza Beast here. Today, we're breaking down the most powerful and influential clans in Naruto. We're talking the absolute heavyweights, the clans that shaped the entire shinobi world. Let's go.
The Inuzuka clan is basically a family of wild humans who fight like animals. They have enhanced senses that rival actual dogs, use beast-like fighting styles, and most importantly, they partner with ninja dogs for combination attacks. They can transform themselves and their dogs into beast forms, creating devastating combination techniques like Fang over Fang. The Inuzuka have been part of Konoha since the beginning and are known for their fierce loyalty, both to their village and to their canine partners. They don't have specific alliances with other clans, but their tracking abilities make them valuable to everyone. The bond between an Inuzuka and their ninja dog is sacred and lasts their entire lives. These guys are honorable as hell, loyal like their dogs, and fierce in battle. They're mid-tier in terms of raw power, but their teamwork with their ninja dogs makes them more effective than their ranking suggests. Their best attribute is tracking. They can follow a scent across entire countries and through water, making them the best trackers in Konoha. Notable Inuzuka include Kiba and his partner Akamaru, who's honestly the real MVP, Tsume, Kiba's mother, who leads the clan, and Hana, Kiba's sister, who works at the veterinary clinic. The clan is definitely still going strong with plenty of members in the Boruto era. Now let's complete a legendary trio by talking about the powerhouse. The Akamichi clan has some of the most unique abilities in Naruto. They can manipulate their body size, expanding individual body parts or their entire body to massive proportions. They convert calories directly into chakra, which means their love of food is actually strategically important. When things get serious, they can use the 3 colored pills, which give them insane power boosts but can potentially be fatal. The Akamichi complete the Inoshikacho trio as the Cho, providing the raw power while Nara provides strategy and Yamanaka provides support. They've maintained this alliance through generations, and it's one of the strongest team formations in the entire series. The clan is known throughout Konoha for their big appetites and even bigger hearts. These guys are super honorable. They're kind, loyal, and willing to risk their lives for their friends. When an Akamichi uses the full power of the 3 colored pills and enters butterfly mode, their power range jumps from mid-tier to high-tier, giving them strength that can overwhelm most opponents. Their best attribute is raw physical power combined with incredible tanking ability. They can take hits that would kill most ninja. Notable Akamichi include Choji, who proved himself during the Sasuke retrieval arc, Choza, his father who fought in multiple wars, and Chocho, Choji's daughter in Boruto. The clan is definitely still around and continues to be a vital part of Konoha's military strength. The Nara never fight alone, though. They're part of the legendary Inoshikacho trio, and here's the mind specialists. The Yamanaka clan specializes in mind techniques that are absolutely terrifying when you think about them. Their signature mind transfer jutsu lets them literally possess enemy bodies, taking complete control while leaving their own body defenseless. They can also read minds, erase memories, and transmit telepathic messages across entire battlefields. They're basically the village's premier intelligence and interrogation specialists. The Yamanaka have been another cornerstone of Konoha forever, and they complete the Inoshikacho formation alongside the Nara and Akamichi clans. This alliance has been maintained for generations, with each clan passing down the tradition to their children. Outside of ninja duties, the Yamanaka run a flower shop, which is honestly pretty wholesome. They're definitely an honorable clan. They use their powers responsibly and are loyal to the village. Power-wise, they're mid-tier and primarily support specialists. In a straight fight, they're vulnerable, but their battlefield support capabilities are incredible. Their best attribute is intelligence gathering and communication. They can coordinate entire armies through mental links and extract information from enemies without torture. Notable Yamanaka include Ino, who served on Team 10 and later became a sensory ninja, Inoichi, her father who was the head of Konoha's intelligence division, and Inojin, Ino's son in the Boruto era. The clan is still very much active and continues to serve Konoha's intelligence operations. Moving to one of the smartest clans in the entire series. The Nara clan might not have flashy powers, but don't let that fool you. These guys control shadows through their shadow possession jutsu, letting them trap opponents and force them to mimic their movements. But the real clan trait is their intelligence. Every Nara is a certified genius. They're basically living chess computers who can calculate dozens of moves ahead. The Nara have been a cornerstone of Konoha since the beginning, known for raising deer and being the brains behind countless operations. They're part of the legendary Ino-Shikacho trio that's been passed down for generations, always fighting alongside the Yamanaka and Akimichi clans. This alliance between the three clans is rock solid and has survived every war. The Nara are extremely honorable. They're chill, loyal, and prefer to avoid conflict when possible, but they'll absolutely wreck you if you threaten their friends or village. In terms of raw power, they're mid-tier, but when you factor in their strategic genius, they punch way above their weight class. Their best attribute is their intelligence. They can turn any situation to their advantage with clever tactics. Notable Nara include Shikamaru, the lazy genius who became Hokage advisor, Shikaku, his father who was the chief strategist during the Fourth Great Ninja War, and Shikadai, Shikamaru's son in the Boruto era. The clan is definitely still going strong and continues to produce strategic geniuses. Now let's talk about a clan that doesn't need a special bloodline to be legendary. The Sarutobi clan doesn't have a special bloodline limit, but they more than make up for it with pure talent. They're naturally gifted in all 5 nature transformations and can master various jutsu styles. The clan produced the third Hokage, Hiruzen Sarutobi, who was called the Professor because he supposedly mastered every single jutsu in Konoha. We're talking thousands of techniques. The Sarutobi are one of Konoha's most prestigious clans with a long history of service. While they don't have direct blood ties to other major clans, they've been allied with many through Hiruzen's leadership and political influence. The clan values knowledge, versatility, and dedication to protecting the village above all else. They're extremely honorable. Hiruzen literally sacrificed his life fighting Orochimaru to protect the village, using a forbidden jutsu that cost him his soul. The clan's power range is high tier when you've got prodigies like Hiruzen or Konohamaru who inherits his talent. Their best attribute is versatility. They're jacks of all trades and masters of many, able to adapt to any situation. Notable Sarutobi include Hiruzen III Hokage, Asuma, who led Team 10 and wielded chakra blades, Konohamaru, who's basically Naruto's little brother and later becomes a Jonin, and Mirai, Asuma's daughter who serves as a bodyguard. The clan is still active and continues to produce talented ninja. Now we're getting into the really powerful clans. The Hyuga clan is one of Konoha's oldest and most prestigious clans, wielding the Byakugan, an eye technique that gives them 360-degree vision with just one tiny blind spot. They can see through walls, see the entire chakra pathway system in someone's body, and their gentle fist-fighting style lets them strike internal organs and shut down your chakra points, basically crippling you without leaving a visible mark. The clan has a pretty dark history, though. They're split into main and branch families, and branch family members get a cursed seal on their foreheads that the main family can use to kill them whenever they want. It's basically slavery, which is pretty messed up. The Hyuga are descended from Hamura Otsutsuki, Hagoromo's brother, making them distant relatives of the Uchiha, Senju, and Uzumaki through their shared Otsutsuki blood. The Hyuga think they're super honorable, and in many ways they are. They're loyal to the village and maintain strict traditions. But that whole branch family curse mark situation is extremely sketchy and kind of undermines their honor claims. Power-wise, they're upper mid-tier. They're not quite at Sharingan level, but they're still formidable opponents that most ninja would struggle against. Their best attribute is their vision. They literally see everything around them, can spot you from kilometers away, and can shut down your entire chakra system with precise strikes. Notable Hyuga include Neji, the branch family genius who broke through his fate, Hinata, who married Naruto, Hiyashi, the clan head, Hanabi, Hinata's younger sister, and Naruto's kids Boruto and Himawari, who both inherited the Byakugan. The clan is definitely still thriving in the Boruto era and remains one of Konoha's most powerful families. Here's a clan that got wiped out but came back through one legendary ninja. The Uzumaki clan is all about that chakra life. These redheads have absolutely massive chakra reserves, crazy longevity, and a natural talent for sealing jutsu that made other villages legitimately terrified of them. Their bodies are so ridiculously strong that they can survive having tailed beasts ripped out of them, which would instantly kill anyone else. Originally from Uzushio-gakure, the village hidden in whirlpools, the Uzumaki were completely wiped out because other villages were too scared of their sealing techniques. They had super close ties with Konoha, which is why Konoha's uniforms have that spiral symbol on them. The Uzumaki are blood related to the Senju clan, and their legacy continued when Kushina married Minato, and their son Naruto eventually married Hinata from the Hyuga clan. Some Uzumaki can use the adamantine sealing chains, a jutsu so powerful it can restrain tailed beasts. The Uzumaki are extremely honorable, known for their loyalty and willingness to sacrifice themselves to protect others. Their power range is high tier, though they're not necessarily combat specialists. What makes them special is their support abilities. Their sealing jutsu can trap anything, and their chakra reserves let them keep fighting long after everyone else has passed out. Their best attribute is definitely their sealing techniques combined with chakra that just doesn't run out. Plus, they're basically unkillable thanks to their vitality. Notable Uzumaki include Naruto, obviously, Kushina, Naruto's mom who was a Jinchuriki, Mito, the first Hokage's wife and first Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, Nagato, who had the Rinnegan, Karin with her healing abilities, and Naruto's kids Boruto and Himawari. The clan is definitely still alive thanks to Naruto's family carrying on the bloodline. Now let's talk about one of the two clans that basically founded the entire shinobi village system. The Senju clan is the complete opposite of the Uchiha in every way. While the Uchiha have special eyes, the Senju have insane vitality, massive chakra reserves, and natural healing abilities that make them nearly unkillable. They don't have a bloodline limit, but they're naturally gifted in all ninja arts. They're literally the body that counters the Uchiha's eyes. Founded by the legendary Hashirama and Tobirama Senju, they helped establish Konoha alongside their former enemies, the Uchiha. The Senju are descended from Asura Otsutsuki, the younger brother of Indra, which explains the eternal rivalry. Eventually, the clan fully dissolved into the village, spreading their bloodline throughout Konoha's population. Their eternal enemies turned allies with the Uchiha, distant cousins to the Uzumaki clan, and connected to the Hyuga through their ancient Otsutsuki lineage. The Senju are pretty much the gold standard of honor. They valued peace and cooperation above everything else, which is why they were willing to work with their ancient enemies to build a village. Hashirama's signature wood-style jutsu made him unique even among the Senju, and his incredible life force earned him the title God of Shinobi. The clan's power range is absolutely top tier. Hashirama could literally create forests and fight tailed beasts solo. Their best attribute is their raw power and life force that lets them spam high-level jutsu all day without breaking a sweat. The most notable Senju are Hashirama, the first Hokage who founded Konoha, Tobirama, the second Hokage who created most of the forbidden jutsu we see in the series, and Tsunade, the fifth Hokage and possibly the last pure-blooded Senju alive. As a clan, they're extinct, fully integrated into Konoha with no pure Senju bloodline remaining except possibly through Tsunade. Now for the clan everyone knows and loves to debate about. The Uchiha clan is probably the most infamous clan in the entire series, and for good reason. These guys wield the Sharingan, the copycat eye that can see everything, predict your next move, and trap you in genjutsu before you even blink. But it doesn't stop there. The Sharingan can evolve into the Mangekyo Sharingan, unlocking insane abilities like Amaterasu, the black flames that never stop burning, Susanoo, a giant chakra warrior that's basically a mech suit, and Kamui, which lets you teleport through dimensions. The Uchiha were once the pride of Konoha, descended directly from Indra Otsutsuki himself. They served as the village's police force until everything went sideways. Itachi massacred almost the entire clan on orders from the village elders to prevent a coup d'etat. These guys have been blood rivals with the Senju clan for literally centuries, both clans descending from the two sons of Hagoromo Otsutsuki, the Sage of Six Paths. Now, are they honorable? Hell no. The Uchiha are known for being prideful, power-hungry, and having a serious problem with going rogue. The curse of hatred is very real with these guys. They feel emotions more intensely than anyone else, and when they lose someone they love, they go completely off the rails. At their peak, the Uchiha are god tier. Madara and Sasuke are basically walking nuclear weapons. Their best attribute is their visual prowess. They can copy pretty much any jutsu they see and predict your movements before you even make them. The most notable Uchiha include Madara, the literal final boss of the series for a while, Itachi, the genius who sacrificed everything, Sasuke, the last loyal Uchiha, Obito, who almost ended the world, Shisui, with his reality-bending genjutsu, and Fugaku, the clan head. As of now, the clan is basically extinct. Only Sasuke and his daughter Sarada are left carrying the bloodline. And finally, the clan that started it all, the literal gods of the Naruto universe. The Otsutsuki clan is basically god-tier aliens who make every other clan look like children playing ninja. They have everything. Rinne Sharingan, dimension-hopping abilities, the power to absorb any jutsu, create truth-seeking orbs that erase whatever they touch, immortality, and they literally eat planets for breakfast. They're space parasites who travel from world to world, harvesting chakra from god trees. Kaguya Otsutsuki came to Earth first and ate the chakra fruit, becoming the first person with chakra. She's the literal ancestor of all ninja. Every clan with special powers, Uchiha, Senju, Hyuga, Uzumaki, they all have Otsutsuki blood running through their veins. The clan doesn't live on Earth but keeps sending members to harvest more chakra. Are they honorable? Hell no. They're parasites who destroy entire civilizations to farm chakra. They see humans as inferior beings, only useful for harvesting. Power-wise, they're literally god tier, serving as final bosses who can destroy countries casually. Their best attribute is immortality combined with dimension-level power that makes them nearly impossible to kill. Notable Otsutsuki include Kaguya, the rabbit goddess who nearly ended the world, Hagoromo, the sage of six paths, who gave out chakra to humans, Hamura, who went to the moon, Momoshiki, Kinshiki, Urashiki, and Ishiki, who all show up trying to harvest Earth, and Toneri, who tried to drop the moon on the planet. Unfortunately, they still exist and keep showing up in Boruto as increasingly powerful threats. The Otsutsuki are the source of all chakra and keep coming back as final bosses, and the Hyuga remain one of the strongest clans still thriving today. What's wild is how many powerful clans got destroyed just for being too powerful. The Hidden Mist's bloodline purges wiped out the Yuki and Kaguya clans. The Uzumaki got ganged up on by multiple villages. The Uchiha got massacred by their own village. Meanwhile, clans like the Nara, Yamanaka, and Akimichi survived by being useful without being threatening, maintaining their Ino-Shikacho alliance for generations. Some clans like the Senju dissolved into their villages, spreading their bloodline everywhere. Others like the Hatake and Iburi went extinct. But all of them, from the reality-bending Kurama to the insect-wielding Aburami to the dimension-hopping Otsutsuki, shaped the ninja world into what we know and love. So whether you're Team Uchiha with those broken Sharingan abilities, Team Hyuga with the all-seeing Byakugan, Team Uzumaki with infinite chakra, or you're just vibing with the Nara clan's 200 IQ plays, remember that every clan brought something unique to the series. And in the end, your clan doesn't define you. Just look at Naruto, who became Hokage with nothing but determination and that ridiculous Uzumaki life force. Peace out.